might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here, you can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space. With the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Here come bad news, talking this and that. Well, give me all you got and don't hold it back. Well, I should probably warn you, I'll be just fine. No offense to you, don't waste your time. Here's why. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Hey, go! Bring me down, can't none bring me down. The love is too high. Bring me down, can't none bring me down. I said, bring me down, can't none bring me down. The love is too high. Bring me down, can't none bring me down. I said, because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do.
Welcome, everyone. I'm Vanessa Welch, the evening anchor for Boston 25 News, and I'm thrilled to be hosting the MDSC Buddy Walk for the 4th consecutive year. As you all know, October is National Down Syndrome Awareness Month across the country, and there's certainly no better way to celebrate all of our incredible friends with Down syndrome than by being here with all of us today. Now, because this is once again a buddy walk in your own community, some of you early risers may have already walked, and many of you have walks, picnics, parties, or other unique celebrations planned for later today. That's why buddy walking in your own communities is really so exciting. Though we're not gathering as one big group in Wakefield or Westboro or Hyannis like we used to, we are still congregating in very special ways. You're connecting with your friends and families in your homes, your backyards, your local parks and beaches. You're spreading awareness in your neighborhoods all across the state. And of course, we are all here right now together, our great big enthusiastic MDSC community, coming together to celebrate all of our loved ones with Down syndrome. That's exactly why we've chosen as the theme for this year's walk, Stronger Together. To be sure that our community is made up of strong people, strong self-advocates, of course, but also strong parents and grandparents, siblings, teachers, doctors, nurses, and on and on. Yet it's when we join forces that we truly become unstoppable. And that's why I'm here and why you are all here buddy walking today, to ensure that MDSC stays strong and that they're able to continue to advocate for the acceptance and inclusion of all people with Down syndrome. I want to remind you, it is not too late to donate yourself or to ask others to support MDSC's critical programs for our loved ones with Down syndrome. Just go to mdscbuddywalk.org, and please also remember, wherever you're walking today and however you're celebrating, you are truly making a difference in the lives of people with Down syndrome. Now, I hope you're as ready as I am to get this show started, because we have an exciting program planned for you today. Governor Charlie Baker and First Lady Lauren Baker, Flame the Band, and of course our top team awards and much, much more. But first, let's jumpstart this celebration with our annual video montage featuring your photo submissions and celebrating you, our great big MDSC family.
You're broken down and tired of living life on the merry-go-round, and you can't find a fighter, but I see it in you, so we gon' walk it out. Move mountains, we gon' walk it out and move mountains. And I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day. I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. And I'll rise up, I like the waves. I'll rise up, in spite of the ache. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. For you, for you, for you, for you. The silence isn't quiet, and it feels like it's getting hard to breathe. And I know you feel like dying, but I promise we'll take the world to its feet. Move mountains, bring it to its feet. Move mountains. And I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day. I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. For you, for you, we have each other, and for that we have each other. And we will rise, we will rise, we will rise. Oh, we'll rise. I'll rise up, rise like the day. I'll rise up, in spite of the ache. I will rise 1,000 times again. And we'll rise up, I like the waves. We'll rise up, in spite of the ache. We'll rise up, and we'll do it 1,000 times again.
Wow. Thank you, everyone, for sharing your beautiful Stronger Together photos with us. What a perfect way to get us started on a day all about being together and recognizing and appreciating our strength as a community. And thank you, Vanessa. We are ever so grateful to you, having you back for the 4th straight year in a row to MC our Buddy Walk. You are truly a valued member of the MDSC family. I am Maureen Gallagher, Executive Director for the Massachusetts Down Syndrome Congress. This year, as we all buddy walk in our own communities for the 2nd year in a row, we are feeling incredibly grateful to all of you. Down Syndrome Awareness Month has always been about bringing people together and celebrating individuals and their families who make our close-knit community. But over the past 18 months, through all the struggles, the isolation, anxiety, and frankly the pain, we have come to understand in a way we couldn't possibly before just how important our MDSC community is. We have cared for each other, comforted each other, and lifted each other up, pulling each other along. We have always said that MDSC could not exist but for our community, and that is you. And this pandemic has brought home that reality. That is why we have chosen as our theme for this year's Buddy Walk, Stronger Together. Because together we have not only survived, but we have learned to thrive. Together, throughout the pandemic, we have helped our most vulnerable families through the MDSC Cares program. Together, we have advocated fiercely for emergency policy and funding priorities. Together, through the launch of our new website and our timely medical and educational webinars, we have shared critical information and resources with our community. And together, we have fought to ensure that our loved ones with Down syndrome continue to be included in all aspects of life. The fact is, with your support, MDSC is now serving more individuals with Down syndrome than ever before. That's why, even after perhaps the most challenging 18 months in recent history, we're excited about a bright future. The timing is different for everyone, but we are ready to help our self-advocates get back out into the community and back to work. We are ready to help our families navigate their children's education, whether in person or remote. And with our new website, including its 4 new centers of excellence and comprehensive resource library, we are already helping families in Massachusetts and beyond access the information and resources they need. Each of our loved ones with Down syndrome deserves to fulfill their dreams, and MDSC is committed to ensuring that they can. We are stronger together, stronger than ever, and we couldn't have done it without any of you. Speaking of stronger together, I am thrilled to introduce our next guests, Governor Charlie Baker and First Lady Lauren Baker. Governor Baker and Mrs. Baker have stood by our community from the beginning of his tenure and throughout the COVID crisis. Time and time again, Governor Baker and his administration have shown that they understand the importance of our work that we do for people with Down syndrome and their families across the state. A staunch advocate for the Down syndrome community, Governor Baker spearheaded the launch of the ABLE Act in Massachusetts, one of the first in the country. Signed our organ transplantation non-discrimination bill into law and has appropriated funds to support the work of the MDSC. His administration, including DDS Commissioner Jane Ryder, have been responsive to MDSC and our community's needs before and during the COVID crisis. Mrs. Baker herself has taken a leadership role in response to the pandemic, launching the Massachusetts COVID-19 Relief Fund, focusing on supporting essential frontline workers and vulnerable populations. Going forward, we are excited to continue our powerful partnership with the Governor and Mrs. Baker to benefit all of our 5,000 individuals with Down syndrome in the Commonwealth and their families. Please welcome Governor Baker and First Lady Lauren Baker.
Hey, this is Massachusetts Governor Charlie Baker.
And this is First Lady Lauren Baker. We are so glad to be with you all today to celebrate another incredible Buddy Walk. This is a great event that, as many of you know, the Governor and I have enjoyed for many years with all of you. While this year is virtual once again, the importance of this walk in your communities with your friends, families, and loved ones remains the same. We've all been through a lot over the last year and a half, especially those in the Down syndrome community, but we are all still stronger together.
Our administration is grateful to the MDSC and so many other advocacy groups for their work and partnership in supporting folks with disabilities throughout the COVID-19 pandemic and delivering high-quality care and support. The MDSC is an incredible organization that makes a difference in so many families' lives day in and day out. Today's walkers and volunteers' compassion and care are so deeply appreciated by us and by the entire Baker-Polito administration. The Commonwealth of Mass knows just how important the contributions of individuals with Down syndrome are to our communities. These folks bring hard work, a positive attitude, and a bright smile to every environment they're in.
For years, MDSC has provided critical, nationally acclaimed support and resources for families and individuals with Down syndrome, like the Your Next Star Employment Program or the Parents First Call Program. MDSC has been a key advocate here on Beacon Hill, pushing for important policies that ensure meaningful, fulfilling lives for all those with Down syndrome, and we're grateful for their continued activism and partnership.
We hope that each of you have a great day walking in your local neighborhood or community to raise awareness for and celebrate individuals with Down syndrome. And we really hope we get to see you again in person real soon. Take care and be safe.
Thank you, Governor Baker and First Lady Lauren Baker, for your leadership and for making the needs of our Down syndrome community and broader disability community one of your top priorities. We are so grateful for you. Now I'm excited to introduce a very special band. They've been performing and capturing the world's attention even longer than the Jonas Brothers. Known as Flame and hailing from Gloversville, New York, they're famous for opening eyes and hearts through music. During the last 14 years, Flame has been touring the Northeast and beyond in a custom bus while releasing 6 albums of cover songs and originals. Today we are thrilled to have them performing one of their original compositions all about celebrating our individuality and differences. The individual members of Flame with us today are Michelle King on lead vocals and guitar, Sean Lair on conguero, Andrew Carpenter on vocals, Nick Robinson on bass guitar and musical advisor, Adrian Phillips on vocals, Carl Blanchard on conguero, David LaGrange on drums and vocals. And now here to play their original song written by Andrew Carpenter, please welcome Flame. And of course, feel free to clap along, sing and dance with this amazing group of unique musicians.
Welcome everybody here. We're so excited that we're back. And we're here to sing some songs for you. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I want to take a moment just to say thank you to the incredible sponsors of this year's Buddy Walk, beginning with our national Buddy Walk partner, the National Down Syndrome Society. In a year in which so many individuals and companies are struggling, we are extremely grateful that our many friends and companies have stepped up in such a major way to support our community. Without the outstanding generosity of our 20-plus sponsors, this event would not be possible. So please join us now in thanking the following. Our Buddy Walk sponsor, the Shipley Foundation. Presenting sponsors, Boston 25 Cares and the Donahue family. Gold sponsors, Angiolillo Management Group, Clear Channel Outdoor, Faber Law Group, Inclusive Fitness, MGH Down Syndrome Program, M&T Bank, Roku Vehicles. Our silver sponsors, Century Bank, Institution for Savings, MG&M the Law Firm. Our bronze sponsors, Pipettes, Primary Colors, and RJ Kelly. And please look at the names on the screen right now to see the rest of our very generous sponsors. Finally, in addition to our Buddy Walk sponsors, MDSC and our own Down syndrome community receive critical support from other friends and partnerships as well. First and foremost, this includes the incredible teams at Massachusetts' 3 world-class Down syndrome clinics, the Boston Children's Hospital, Mass General Hospital, and UMass Medical Center Down syndrome programs. Thank you as well to all the local and national advocacy partners who work alongside MDSC to advocate for key policies that advance the rights of people with Down syndrome. In particular, a debt of gratitude goes to the Massachusetts Department of Developmental Services Commissioner Jane Ryder and her team at DDS for all that they do year after year. It really does take a village to do this work, and especially during these challenging times for our families and all loved ones with Down syndrome. MDSC is so grateful for the support from our village of partners and sponsors. We are getting ready now to present MDSC's awards to our top 10 teams this year. But I do want to thank Flame once again for being here and making our 2021 Buddy Walk Day so special. Of course, today is a special day for many, many reasons. Despite all we've been through the last year and a half, there is clearly nothing that can stop us from holding our Buddy Walk and celebrating our community this and every October during Down Syndrome Awareness Month. It truly is an inspiration to see our entire community turning out and tuning in today to support MDSC. We have hundreds of self-advocates, parents, siblings, and other family members, teachers, classmates, neighbors, employers, and others. And we are all here for the same basic reason: to ensure that our loved ones with Down syndrome can live meaningful, fulfilling lives. We are doing this by dedicating ourselves to helping MDSC meet its financial goals so they can continue to run and grow their incredibly important programs all throughout the year. MDSC's mission has never been as critical as it has been for these past 18 months. As Maureen mentioned, MDSC has served more families during this period of crisis than ever before, including through the MDSC Cares program. Together, we are making a difference for all families. Now, are you ready for this? With each and every one of our team captains leading the charge, we have already raised more than $400,000. Congratulations are certainly in order, so give all of yourselves a big round of applause right now. However, we do want to remind you it is not too late to donate, so keep spreading the word with your networks, your coworkers, your friends, and your family members. Just tell them to go to mdscbuddywalk.org to donate to your team, or they can also make a general contribution. Please know that every dollar is paving the way for MDSC families to help their loved ones live the lives they deserve. And as we continue to pay it forward, you're helping new families start their journey out on the right foot. Now, I'm very excited to announce this year's top 10 teams based on fundraising as of Thursday. And if your team happened to bump up to the top 10 since Thursday, we'll also send you an award for your extraordinary effort. In first place, we have Tylon's Troopers, hailing from Watertown. The Troopers are led by team captains Ozgay and Eric, along with their children, Tylon and Elton. This is their 10th year walking to support Tylon's education and his future. Our second place team now out of Lowell is Team Donahue, led by Philip Donahue. Phil is now in his 26th year working at Market Basket as a customer service representative. He and his entire family are an integral part of their hometown community. Coming in third place this year is Drew's Crew out of Westford, led by the incredible Danielle Thompson. Danielle is a former Buddy Walk and Family Festival chair who sets what she calls big, scary goals to give back to MDSC for the support that they've provided Drew since birth. In fourth place, Team Mia, led by Leah and Matt Campbell of Wakefield. They're walking in honor of Mia, their beautiful 7-year-old daughter, because they, quote, want Mia to grow up in a world where her differences are embraced and cherished. In fifth place, Team Bella, led by Captains Jim and Jessica Padula of Grafton, walking in honor of their daughter Bella. Jim and Jessica were longtime chairs of the Central Mass Buddy Walk and Harvest Fair. Growing the event into an MDSC mainstay, their entire family has been involved from day one. Our sixth place team, Charlie's Angels, led by our returning Buddy Walk committee chairs, Denise and Bill Rothwell of Linfield, and their amazing children, Zach, Kira, and of course, Charlie. They have all put so much into this event today, and we are so appreciative. In seventh place, Annie's Angels, led by Kathleen Christensen, walking for her 3rd year in support of her adorable daughter, Annie, now 2 years old. Kathleen hails from Stoneham. In the 8th spot, we have the Cullen crew out of Ipswich and led by Matthew Cullen and his mom, Sarah Cullen. Matt, who graduated from Salem State University, works 2 jobs in his community and is a staunch disability advocate. Sarah is MDSC's Family Support Director. In 9th place, we have Team 21 Shades, led by Jessica Avila, Melissa Elo, and Terry James Solomon and their beautiful children. 21 Shades is an inclusive support group for families of African heritage in Massachusetts who love someone with Down syndrome. And finally, in the 10th spot is Team Jenna, led by Courtney Stevens of Lancaster. Jenna turned 6 on Friday, and Courtney is happy to celebrate today with MDSC, who she says has become a second family to us. And congratulations to our top teams for all of their hard work and dedication, too. Thank you to each of our team captains for your leadership and your commitment to ensuring that all people with Down syndrome have the opportunity to live a fulfilling life in their community. Now, as many of you know, behind the scenes of this Buddy Walk, like every MDSC Buddy Walk, is a select group of leaders who work diligently throughout the spring and summer months to make this event run smoothly. Once again, they've done an exceptional job reimagining the Buddy Walk, bringing all 3 MDSC walks together for the Stronger Together Buddy Walk in your own community. So please join me now in thanking the members of our Buddy Walk committee for their extraordinary efforts to make this walk possible. Denise and Bill Rothwell, Katie Newman, Danielle Dakotas, Mark DeWeerd, and Sarah Korber DeWeerd, Mike and Susan Thomas, Carrie Neenan, Marie Ray. Now please welcome your Buddy Walk chairs, Denise and Bill Rothwell.
Congratulations to each of the top teams and to all of our incredible team captains. We are Denise and Bill Rothwell, and we are very proud to be here today with our daughter, Charlie, in our capacity as chairs of the Buddy Walk Committee.
Like all of you, we certainly know from experience just how challenging this past year and a half has been. Even before the pandemic, it was never easy balancing being a parent, having a job, or being a student in school. But during the pandemic, our routines and expectations were completely turned upside down. And we realized there was only going to be one way through this unprecedented crisis: by sticking together, working together, crying together, laughing together, and fighting for what's right together. We were indeed stronger together.
This stark reality was true for every person in every field of work or walk of life, including medical providers, educators, students, self-advocates, and of course, parents. That's why I'm so excited to introduce these next 5 special guests who truly exemplify our Stronger Together theme. Dr. Nicole Balmer, Director, Boston Children's Hospital Down Syndrome Program. Jessica Avila, a parent and MDSC's Diversity Outreach Coordinator. Tatiana Salinas, a parent and MDSC's Spanish Community Outreach Specialist. Christopher Barnes, a parent and principal at Turner Falls High School and Great Falls Middle School. And John Anton, a self-advocate and MDSC's legislative specialist.
It was more than 9 years ago when we first got the prenatal diagnosis that our beautiful daughter, Charlie, would have Down syndrome. We were completely overwhelmed but the words that we heard from MDSC's Parents First Call program were a lifeline. As Sarah Cullen emailed us, MDSC is always here, as much or as little as you need. We are just here. No demands, no expectations.
During the pandemic, we discovered that this wasn't just true of MDSC as an organization. It was true of the entire MDSC community. We are all here for each other. Now, for our special Buddy Walk Stronger Together tribute, please welcome Nicole, Jessica, Tatiana, Christopher, and John.
The past 18 months have been very difficult for so many in our community as we have worked to stay safe and healthy during the COVID pandemic. We have had to make difficult decisions, sacrifices, and have needed to lean on each other and rely on each other like never before. The medical community came together to share important health information, safety updates, and to answer the MDSC community's questions to the best of our abilities with constantly changing and incomplete information. Through it all, we have worked closely with one another to share ideas and best practices. We figured out ways to come together through online dance parties, Zoom hangouts and chats, and virtual walks. I have always been so inspired by the resilience, love, acceptance, and support in this community, and the past year has been no exception. It is an honor to be part of the MDSC and the Down syndrome community. When the going gets tough, this community holds on to each other and lifts each other up. We are stronger together, and we are coming back stronger than ever.
Since joining MDSC, first as a family member and now as our diversity outreach specialist, I have become aware of just how committed the organization is to serving the needs of families of diverse backgrounds. I always knew we were stronger together. I was hoping to plan more of the amazing events MDSC was already holding for our diverse families, like yummy potluck dinners, picnic outings, and get-togethers to the annual conference. COVID put a halt to that, but we didn't give up. The pandemic forced us to work harder to find new creative ways to be together and to meet the needs of our families. Now, our dedicated diversity outreach task force meets regularly on Zoom to discuss how to encourage inclusion and remove barriers to participation in MDSC activities. Our 21 Shades group supporting Black and African American families stays connected monthly on Zoom. I am so proud to be a part of a team that truly understands the value in connections and relationships for all of our members. MDSC has indeed created a family, and we are stronger together.
These past 18 months have been incredibly challenging for many of our Spanish-speaking families I work with. Like others in our community, they faced isolation, medical or financial hardships. And these challenges were compounded exponentially by language barriers. Without a doubt, MDSC's dedicated Spanish-speaking support services that have been a lifeline for our families. The monthly Zoom meetings, the educational workshops, and the summer picnic at Castle Island. Despite the isolation, they feel heard, supported, connected by our loved ones, and shared cultural backgrounds. Now we're empowered to reimagine new ways to connect, like the Spanish-speaking Moms WhatsApp group that we use to celebrate important milestones and lift each other up when we need encouragement. At the end of the day, we have found that we will make it because we're stronger together.
Hi, I'm Christopher Barnes, and this is Aiden. He is the oldest of our children. Say hello, Aiden. During the past year and a half, as COVID changed how we create community, the MDSC was a shining example of what can be when our mission and our imagination guide our work. The MDSC navigated the new challenges by shifting how support is delivered and ensuring that they were there for our community. As a school principal, I have always loved the Educators Forum. When so many public events were canceled, and we were all meeting by way of video conferencing, the MDSC's Education Task Force recognized that our community needs us now more than ever. They pivoted and kept the Educators Forum going. This fall, the 2021 Educators Forum webinar series continues to provide high-quality presenters with topics related to education during the coronavirus pandemic. On behalf of myself and Aiden, big smile, there you go, I would like to thank the MDSC and the Education Task Force for their great work in supporting our educators so that they can do their best work for our children. We are truly stronger together when teachers and parents and community all come together to ensure that students have the opportunities to reach their full potential. Thank you.
I'm John Anton. The voices of all advocates matter, and that I am proud to be the Mass Down Syndrome Congress legislative specialist and a lifelong advocate for people with disabilities. Together, we help pass bills and self-advocates more control over their lives, like Real Lives Bill in the ABLE Act. A lot of self-advocates like me had a very difficult year and a half that we were isolated from the jobs, our friends, our communities, places of worship. But coming back together, this summer we was honored to testify at the congressional hearing and supported the bill of the sheltered workshops that pay people with disabilities with the minimum wage, and it's wrong. I believe that we are stronger. Keep on fighting as we deserve the respect, the jobs, and a meaningful life in community that we can, as long as we stay together, because we are stronger together.
Wow, that was truly beautiful and powerful. Thank you so much to Nicole, Jessica, Tatiana, Christopher, and John for sharing your thoughts with us on how we are all stronger together. And thank you to all of our families for being an integral part of our community and persevering with us these last 18 months. The very knowledge that we are stronger together is exactly why we have a bright future ahead of us. It's time now for me to sign off, but I want to thank all of you for once again having me as your MC here on Buddy Walk Day. It truly is an honor for me and for all of us here at Boston 25 News. I also want to give you one last reminder that it's not too late to donate to support MDSC's critical programs and services for all people with Down syndrome throughout their lifespan. Just go to mdscbuddywalk.org. That link is going to stay open for you for your donation through the end of the year, but don't delay. We're hoping that you'll make your donation now. And now it's my distinct pleasure to bring back MDSC's Executive Director, Maureen Gallagher. And I do want to acknowledge the wonderful work that Maureen and her team, as well as Rich Downey and the MDSC Board of Directors have done to keep MDSC resilient during this difficult time. Happy Walk Day, Maureen.
What an incredible morning it has been. Thank you for joining us to make a difference in the lives of all people with Down syndrome in Massachusetts and beyond. As you get ready to buddy walk out there in your own neighborhoods and communities, I want to express my deep gratitude for all your efforts. By participating in our Stronger Together Buddy Walk and supporting MDSC this Down Syndrome Awareness Month, you have accomplished so much. You provided hope to new and expectant parents, offered critical information and supports to all who need it, empowered self-advocates to lead meaningful, fulfilling lives, advocated for crucial policies and legislation to ensure all people with Down syndrome have the resources they need to participate fully in the community, given local Down syndrome leaders across the state, opportunities to collaborate and support one another, opened the eyes of employers to the value and abilities of people with Down syndrome in the workplace, shared best practices in teaching students with Down syndrome to ensure they get the best education possible, and helped advance medical treatments and research to ensure all people with Down syndrome can lead healthy lives. In return, we pledge to you our ongoing dedication to work together for a brighter future for all our loved ones with Down syndrome, which we will continue to do so by promoting inclusion and equity for all. I personally want to congratulate and thank everyone, particularly our team captains and sponsors, for your collective efforts to raise critical funds to support our good work. And finally, special thanks to our board of directors, honorary board, management team, and our many volunteers at MDSC who provide countless hours of dedicated service. We could not do what we do without them. In closing, I want to offer my best wishes to you and your family for a healthy and safe year. Please don't hesitate as we go through this year to reach out to us to let us know how we can best support you and your family. Now, as we get ready to close out this virtual portion of our Buddy Walk Day, I hope you'll stay tuned for 2 special presentations. Greg Austin of Inclusive Fitness and his team of athletes will kick off an exclusive interactive session to help everyone get stretched out and ready to buddy walk. Then, you will definitely not want to miss an encore performance by the incredible MDSC Buddy Walk dance team under the leadership of Becky Robichaud, featuring dancers from the Dance Inn of Lexington and other talented self-advocates. Now, enjoy the rest of the show and happy Buddy Walk Day, everyone.
Thanks, Maureen and the MDSC, for inviting Inclusive Fitness to be a part of this year's Buddy Walk. As you know, this year's theme is Stronger Together, and that's what we try to be here at Inclusive Fitness every day. We like to work together with our athletes and their families to create healthy lifestyles that last a lifetime. Now, Coach Lauren and Chuck Moranian have introduced you to a number of exercises over the last few weeks to get you ready. And whether you followed along or not, now is the time to get going. Today's the big day. So they're going to walk you through a series of exercises, get you warmed up, revved up, and ready to go. Have a great time out there.
Hey, it's Lauren from Inclusive Fitness with my friend Chuck, and we're really excited to get you warmed up for your big day. We're going to go through those exercises that you've been doing for the past few weeks, our high knees, our lateral steps, our squats, and hip bridges. All right, guys, let's get started. This is going to be our first set, and our first exercise is going to be high knees. We're going to do it for 30 seconds. Are we ready, Chuck? Are you guys ready? Okay, here we go. Arms up and go. Nice job, everybody. Get those knees all the way up to those hands. Nice job, Chuck. Awesome. Good job, everyone. Keep going. Get those knees high. Awesome job. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job, everybody. All right, let's jump right into our next exercise, lateral steps. So remember, feet shoulder width apart and get those knees bent. And 30 seconds again. Go. And back. Nice job, everybody. Keep going. Stay nice and low. Awesome job, Chuck. Stay low. And back. Nice job, everybody. Keep going. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job, Chuck, and everybody else. All right, our next exercise is going to be squats. Are we ready? Okay, hands together, and 30 seconds again. Squat. Nice job. Keep those chests up and heels on the ground. Awesome job, everybody. Keep going. Awesome job, Chuck. Those squats look great. Nice job, everyone. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. All right, our last exercise, hip bridge. So let's get on the ground. Checking my move this way, close to me. And heels flat, head on the ground, and up, and down, and up, and down, up, down. Good job, everybody. Keep going. You're doing awesome. Keep going. Down, and up, and down, and up. Awesome job, everybody. Down, and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You guys should be all warmed up and ready for your big walk. We are so excited we got to support you in MDSC. Let's go and let's be stronger together.
Let's be stronger together.
Hey, Becky Robichaux here. It's time for our favorite event of the year, the MDSC Buddy Walk. The Buddy Walk dancers are excited to get you ready to walk and to celebrate, so please cheer them on as they present a special performance to invite you to the Stronger Together Buddy Walk on October 10th.
Don't you know that we are stronger together? Stronger, yes we are. So much more when we're united together. One mind, one soul, one heart. It's been raining, it's been storming, pouring on us way too long. And we're at that point of breaking, so we must keep holding on. We gotta be strong for each other, we must be there for each other. We gotta care if we wanna be free. We gotta raise up our voices, stand up and make the right choices so we can be what we know we can be. Don't you know that we are stronger together? Stronger, yes we are. So much more when we're united together. One mind, one soul, one heart. This song is for the doubters and the shouters in the world. We're not buying what you're trying to sell. Oh, yeah. Love is so much greater than the haters in the world. It's for one, for all. Come on. Don't you know that we are stronger together? Stronger, yes we are. So much more when we're united together. One mind, one soul, one heart. We'll be stronger together. Gotta be stronger together. Oh yeah. Say we stronger, stronger, better, better. One mind, one It's been raining, it's been storming, pouring on us way too long. And we're at that point of breaking, so we must keep holding on. We gotta be strong for each other, we must be there for each other. We gotta care if we wanna be free. We gotta raise up our voices, stand up and make the right choices so we can be what we know we can be. Don't you know that we are stronger together. Stronger, yes we are. So much more when we're united together. One mind, one soul, one heart. Yeah. Come on in. Come on in. We're united in the spirit. There'll be better days to come. If you reach out, you can feel it. 'Cause it's there for everyone. Don't you know that we are stronger together? Stronger, yes we are. So much more when we're united together. One mind, one soul, one heart. Don't you know that we are stronger together? Stronger, yes we are. So much more when we're united together. One mind, one soul, one heart. This song is for the doubters and the shouters in the world. We're not buying what you're trying to sell. Love is so much greater than the haters in the world. It's for one, for all. Come on. Don't you know that we are stronger together? Stronger, stronger, yes we are. So much more when we're united together. One mind, one soul, one heart. Don't you know that we are stronger together? Stronger, yes we are. So much more when we're united together. One mind, one soul, one
Well, thank you very much for your time today. We really appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Talk to you
All right,
soon.
thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Bring me down, can't nothing bring me down. The love is too high to bring me down. Can't nothing bring me down. I said, clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want